Chefs, don't be shy. Come up the front. If you hide up the back, I'm going to choose you for sure to come and help. Yeah, please do. I always forget to do that. All right, guys. So, we mentioned before that we're going to, as part of the program, we're going to develop a dish, okay? So I'm going to introduce you to one of our core products, and we're going to do one with that. From my experience, and I've trained, hired, mentored dozens and dozens of apprentices and helped them through their careers, guys. So I think I know what young chefs need to learn, if that makes sense. Just in the fact that I've trained and mentored so many. So when they start to develop a dish, what most chefs want to do is everything they know, they want to just chuck at the plate because it looks great and everything. But we're going to treat today like it's a little mini competition. So has anyone done a cooking comp before? No? Great. So the Proudly Chef is a mentoring program. It's not a cooking competition, right? So I really want to reiterate that it's about us helping you and working with you and getting you better and all that sort of thing. But on the final day, when you cook your dish, it's like a competition style setting, okay? What's really important in a comp style setting is that you set up properly, you work really clean and tidy, you're super organised. So basically, as you guys will know, 80% of your work in the kitchen is prep, organisation and planning. And if you get that right, this is the fun part. But if you're in the shit and you haven't got this and you haven't got that, you don't know what you're doing, it's not fun. So we're going to make it fun. And what chefs do as well is they don't think about why we put a certain ingredient in a dish, okay? We're going to make a white chocolate foam and we're going to serve it with some berries, some crumble and some fried sage. And we'll talk about each of these ingredients and what we're going to do with it. So I've got some almond shortbread here, guys. So these are going to give us some beautiful texture in the dish. Not too sweet, I don't want them sweet, but that nice crumble in the mouth. The texture is really important in the dish. Our white chocolate foam, which we're going to be using some egg whites, 100 grams of chocolate, 100 grams of our Culinary cream. That's going to give us the sweetness and the creaminess of the dish. So we've got some crumble, we've got some sweetness. The sage, that's going to give us some crispiness and a little bit of savoury texture. There's nothing wrong with it, there's nothing worse than a dessert that's just too sweet, it tastes like sugar. So we want a little bit of contrast there and a nice bit of crispiness in the mouth. And the berries are going to give us a bit of acid and freshness, okay guys? So this is a dessert, so we're using berries, but if you're thinking about freshness for a savoury dish, some beautiful pickled carrot, like fresh carrot, beautiful pickle is like nice, crunchy, fresh herbs are great as well. Make sense, guys? So every one of these ingredients is on this dish for a reason. Now, who's never used one of these before? Would you like to learn, Chef?
Sure.
Come on. And
Xavier.
Exactly. All right, and I need one other chef as well. You doing savoury or cookery? Yeah, what are you studying?
Commercial cookery.
That's it. Pastry? Anybody? Pastry. Good. Welcome to my new sous chefs. All right, so Dave, what you're going to do, buddy, is we're going to start the cream. So I want you to get this pot, and I want you to put 100 ml of cream in there. Don't worry about weighing it. I trust your judgment. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. So a tenth of that.
Okay.
All right. And then what you're going to do, buddy, is whack it on the stove here, and we're going to bring it to the boil while you're stirring it.
Okay.
Okay? You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I see that must be boiling, but here you go. And tiny bit more.
Good.
Oh, we're at tiny bit. Good job. Okay, chef. So what you're going to do is, you're going to put that in the induction, chefy, and you're going to heat it up, bring it to the boil. And what I do need is, talking about being organised, I need a liquid here. All right, chef. So for you, I want you to get this pot here. You're going to pop this onto the stove to get it nice and hot. So what we're going to do that, guys, is we're going to, while it's getting hot, we're going to pick the leaves and put it back in the bowl. And then what we're going to do is chuck them in here, take it off the heat when it's nice and hot. I'm going to stir it for about, say, 6 or 8 seconds. We want to get these nice and crispy, but we want to keep them nice and green, don't want them to go brown. Then you're going to strain them. So basically like this. strain like that, okay? So you have the sage in here. Then we're going to dust the glasses. Okay? Go, chef. So get that on the go, and then start to pick those. You can do an induction over there next to Xavier. All right. So we've got a couple of things on the go. How you going, buddy? All good? Now you're learning that. Best way to learn, guys, is to do it and take it out of your comfort zone. Exactly what these guys are doing. So good job. Thank you, Catherine. She's my executive soon. We're going to fry that. So we have 3 different types of cream, guys. So these are a UHT cream. So they're the same as the normal thickened cream that we use in Australia. Same thickeners, that sort of stuff. The only difference is this one's been heat treated. Okay, so it's a bigger shelf life. So this one is what the all-purpose sort of cream. You use it for making englazes, making sauces, making soups. There's another one called extra yield, which is already pre-reduced by 30%. So if you put that in the pan and give it a quick toss, it's already ready, whereas normal thickened cream you've got to reduce. And the other one, nice Jimmy, and the other one is called whipping cream, which is for whipping.
Yes, you can't whip with that colour with cream.
That's right, you cannot. You've been whipping forever and your arms and your blender are going to fry. Alright, good chef? Yep, so what you're going to do now is we're going to put our chocolate, 100 grams of chocolate in here. You're going to pour the cream in there, Chevy. Yep. And what we want to do, guys, is think about the competition style. Anything we don't use or we finish with, we're going to put underneath or in the sink or out of the way, okay? So you basically want to keep your bench nice and tidy. So just pop it under there for now. Hey, don't you? Yeah, perfect. Let warm up a bit more. Good work, guys. All right, so grab the little hand blender, Xavier, and we're going to blend the cream and the chocolate. So, now, so what you do while you're waiting there is you're going to separate these 2 eggs from Gwen. So Gwen's going to separate the 2 eggs. White, yolk, shell. Okay, nice. So basically stop for that, so leave that there. So you're going to add 60 grams. Good. 60 grams of egg white, so essentially it's 2 whites. So 100 grams of chocolate, 100 grams of cream. Essentially we've made a ganache, guys. Yep. So what we try and do as well, guys, normally I would have like some chucks cloth or something here as well. So tea towels are for handling hot items. They're not for wiping benches. And then you throw on here. Tea towels are going to go on here, guys. And then we use like either disposable cloths or chucks or something, okay? Yep, that's going to go in there, Chevy. So add egg whites, give it a blend. Right, this is a little change. Oil is nearly ready. Alright, nice. So Xavier is going to add this now to the bottom, and I'll get rid of that for you. Good night. Oh, chef. So what you can do is do a little test. Let's chuck one in, see how it goes. Yeah, almost there. Still a little bit more, so that won't be overdone, that's okay. So what we're going to do is, alright, chef, get that in there. So now you're going to screw this on. It's really important when you use one of these, guys. There's 2 types of these. This one, you can use for hot and cold items. Generally the black ones, you can just use for cold items, okay? This one's for hot, so always make sure you get the seal in there. Screw that on, baby. That's right, yep. So you can use it, we're doing a sweet version here, to make a savoury version. If I like a reduced lobster bisque with some cream, amazing, carrot, pumpkin, it's just about working out the fat content of it. Alright, chef, you see that smoking off now, we're all ready. So what we'll do is take it off. We're going to chuck all of it in, so they'll go at the same time. Give it a quick shake. There we go. important that you get your mix. Think you're always thinking 1 or 2 steps ahead, guys. So you've already got your container here ready. Yep. And a tiny bit more, and then you're all ready, chef. Okay, pour it in there. So it all goes in there. Beautiful. So still stay nice and green, it's nice and crispy. Very good. So pop and go back there. And just sit that sort of on there now. So pop it over there, and then you can give it a dust with your icing sugar, okay? That can stay there, it's hot. Alright, chef. So you've got your cream in there. Yep, that goes over here. And there's your icing sugar, buddy. Alright, so you want to screw this one off now, anti-clockwise. I know what you young guys do with these too. So you know, right? Okay. So you wouldn't do that, mate. Okay, so that's going to go in like that way. Yep. Now gently screw it on there.
Freeze all.
Just like a nice little white one, so we can use this one. There you go. Yeah, turn quick now. So once it starts to engage, you want the gas to go in there quick, okay? Now you want to, like, then you make a cocktail, give it a hard shake. Yeah, hard, there you go, that shot. Yeah, that's it, mate, that's it. Nice. Alrighty. So, next thing, Gwen, that's plenty, buddy. So we've got a couple of our items ready. So we've got our berries. What I'd like to do now for me is, with this shortbread, I want you to just got this spoon here and just give them a little bit of a crush. So like a nice crumble. Alright, so we're going to test it now, buddy, and I know that depending on the fat content of the cream, you're going to have 1 or 2 charges, right? Because the fattiness of the cream is what's going to help us thicken with the yolk, with the whites. So we won't be ready, but we're going to do a test of it. See, right? So basically just go this, upside down, like this, and just gently like on that, okay? And you'll see a little bit come out, and you'll see it won't be thick enough yet, and we'll give it another name. Gently. Yep, see it's still light? Okay, so turn it back up. Now, screw that one off again, I'm going to give it another charge.
Is that a standard thing to do to put more than 1 charge in one of those things?
Depends on what you're putting inside, yeah.
So if it was just cream.
Oh, cream, 1 charge would be fine.
Oh,
Could we
okay.
put the chocolate in there? Yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
depending on what it is, but generally for cream, yeah, one charge is fine. And you want to make sure your cream's nice and cold as well. Yep. Nice and quick when you do it this time. Yeah, nice hard shake. Now be careful because you've already got some cream in there. Just hold that and that's it. Alright, chef, looking good. So pop that there. Now we're almost coming up to the exciting part, which is going to be the plating up. So we've got some raspberries, guys. We've got some blueberries here. They look pretty plain like that, right? Blueberries taste great. So we're going to see what's inside them. And you could cut them, but we're not going to. We're just going to tear them open a little bit, so you can still see inside. Because if I cut these on a board, what's going to happen is all that beautiful juice inside is going to go on the chopping board. We actually want it in the dish, okay? So you can just break a few open for us, please. Just like so. What do you reckon?
It still feels pretty watery, I don't know.
Oh, what have you done, chef?
I don't know.
Let's have a look, buddy. No, I reckon you're fine. Yep, looks good, chef. Alright, so, plate up time. You guys are going to plate one each. So, what I want to do, guys, so we've got, it's like in the kitchen as well. Before you start plating up, your bench should be clear of anything you're not using. So it's nice and tidy, because what happens is when the judges are judging you in a competition style cook-off, 50% of your marks are how you work in the kitchen. Around about 35% is taste, only 10% presentation. So while presentation is important and want it to look great, it's really about the flavour and it's how you work in the kitchen. So the tidier you can work, the more organised you can work, the better your life going to be. And this is like something you can take with yourself your whole career, not just doing this, okay? Alright, chef, so I want you to do a nice dome in there, okay? When you fill a cup, you can squeeze a bit more. Let's see, keep that down in the middle. In the middle bit, keep it in the middle there. Pretty good, chef. That'll do. Alright, you're through, Chevy. I reckon you can do better than what he did though.
Yes.
So, no, nothing personal, mate. Only because you're a girl. So straight in the middle. Yep, like that. And gently squeeze. When you feel a bit more comfortable, you can do it a little bit harder. And you want to like a nice up. Yeah, that's it. That's what we're after. Yeah. Mate, it doesn't matter. Now you know how to do it, right?
Yeah. For the best.
Well done. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so next, guys, is so I've got our beautiful creaminess on there. When we're plating up, you've got these really nice, simple products. You don't want to cover everything, right? So we need to put half, or bit, maybe a third in here, third in there. But in the middle, once again, we're going to keep a nice ring so you can still see the beautiful white cream there. So half for you, Chevy. Or third for you. Yep, in the middle. So you basically want to keep like a ring of the white so you can still see, that's going to stay in the middle. And you've got to think about it too, guys, if you've got a judge tasting this, you want to have enough so that everyone can get a spoonful of everything. You can only put a little bit of that crumb on there, maybe 2 judges are going to eat it and there won't be enough left for everyone. And it's also the same when you're building a dish. You want to have enough of the components on there, not just for a bit of garnish, they're actually part of the dish. Good? Goes that. Okay, next one, we're going to put some berries on there. So the berries, like I said, it's going to give us some colour and some freshness. When you put these on there, you want to put them sort of like they've been neatly dropped. So you don't want them all sitting exactly the same way, like one this way, one that way, it's fine. And just scatter around a little bit. Once again, you don't want to cover all of everything, you still want to be able to see what you've got in there. Nice, mate. You can share those raspberries. Nice, guys. Yep, maybe a bit more. Think about how much white chocolate you got on there. Beautiful. Nice presentation, guys. What do you think? Yep, good. You happy with that? Great. Some blueberries. Once again, scatter around. Yep. Nice. Good teamwork, too.
Sorry.
Yep, need more, buddy. That's it. Nice. You can even like leave it. You don't have to be shy, you know what I mean? Like that. Now you're going to finish with your nice crispy sage that you've made, Chef. So what you want to do here is try and grab a couple of leaves. And you want to try and, same thing, scatter a little bit, see if you can get a little bit of height where you can. If you can give that nice little bit of height and a bit of texture. So half on each.
Chef, does the icing sugar dissolve on the...
A little, yeah. A little. It just basically takes the total savouriness away from it.
It gets
Yeah.
a little sweet.
That's right. You can do it without. Yeah. You can do the same thing with rosemary as well. Like fry the rosemary. It's really crispy and nice. So yeah, sage and white chocolate together are a traditional match. Believe it or not, they're like a perfect match. Well done, guys. Now, you can taste it now, Chef. So when you taste stuff, hey? I know, right? Is what's important too, guys, and if you think like a customer in person, is you want to get a bit of everything. So a bit of berry, a bit of sage, a bit of cream, a bit of crumble. That way, all these things should taste great by themselves, but when you put them together, wow, it should mean something. Come on. Oh, sorry, mate. Get a bit of everything. So while they're tasting, who wants to come and have a shot? Who's never used one? Anybody? Taste it. That's all right. Pardon? All right? Okay, Chef. Hey, buddy, you can finish my finish up plating up, Chef. Pardon? You can eat it or you can let these guys taste it. Up to you. Might grab some more spoons, right? Yeah, go for it. There's no more steak left, but you can do that anyway.
What's to eat?
So guys, you can see we've made a really quick, simple dish here, guys. Very basic. You guys have got 2 hours when you're doing the cook-off, so you can do something more elaborate. This is more so to give you an idea of you can do simple things and do them well. It's nice, but obviously a bit of complexity is good as well. And just think about every ingredient you put on the plate. It's got to mean something. It's got to do something with either flavour, texture, or something else.
Fried sage before.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? I mean, it goes great with lamb, it goes with red meat, it's taken with chocolate as well, so. One thing I did forget to mention, guys, and I think Tam's got some there, is each year we make a recipe book with the 32 finalist recipes. Tam's got some over there from this year, so you'll get, if you are a finalist, you'll get to appear in your first ever cookbook, which is really cool. Picture of you, picture of your dish. Any questions, chefies? Can I just say thank you to Gwen and Zaz, good job, guys. Hopefully you learned something, guys, that's really important. So there's a few books here throughout the years, guys, and this one here, 2024, is the most current one. Which is like Catholic edition. Yeah, and Cam's got plenty of these, so it's really, it's a great idea for you if you're thinking about applying, which I really think you should. It can be great for your career and great for your development. Just have a look at what the guys did last year, it'll give you an idea, you know what I mean? Thanks, guys, and thank you, Tam, and the amazing team here. You guys have got a great resource here. And I know that if you are thinking about applying, Tam will help you with your dish as well. Talk to your chefs. You've got some great lecturers here, you've got a great school, and they will help you along the process as well and encourage you to do it. So it can be a career-changing thing for you guys, and yeah, I enjoy doing it. Thanks.
Thank you.